Wouldn't it be terrible? Wouldn't it be sad if just one single color was the color that we had? If everything was purple, or red, or blue, or green? If yellow, pink, or orange was all that could be seen? Can you just imagine how dull the world would be if just one single color was all we got to see?
The Crayon Box That Talked by Shane DeRofe. While walking in a toy store the day before today, I overheard a crayon box with many things to say. I don't like red, said yellow, and green said, nor do I. And no one here likes orange, but no one knows quite why. We are a box of crayons that doesn't get along, said blue to all the others. Something here is wrong. Well, I bought that box of crayons, and I took it home with me. And I laid out all the colors so the crayons could all see. They watched me as I colored with red and blue and green, and black and white and orange, and all the colors in between. They watched as green became the grass and blue became the sky. The yellow sun was shining bright and the white clouds drifting by. Colors changing as they touched, becoming something new. They watched me as I colored. They watched me till I was through. And when I'd finally finished, I began to walk away. And as I did, the crayon box had something more to say. I do like red, said yellow, and green said, so do I. And blue, you were terrific, so high, up in the sky. We are a box of crayons, each one of us unique, but when we get together, the picture is complete.
All the Colors We Are, The Story of How We Get Our Skin Color by Katie Kissinger. People have many different colors of skin. Even though we often say the words, he is black or she is white, all of us have skin that is a different shade of brown. What color is your skin? What name would you like to give the color of your skin? How do you think we get our own special color of skin? Can you make a guess? We get our skin color in 3 different ways. From our parents and from our relatives who lived long ago called ancestors. From the sun and from something called melanin. Melanin is tiny grains of coloring in our skin. We can't see the tiny melanin grains, but we all have melanin in our skin. If you have dark skin, the melanin in your body is very active. If you have light skin, the melanin in your body is not very busy. Freckles are spots on the skin that have a lot of melanin. No matter what color we are, our skin gets darker in the sun. The more we are in the sun, the darker our skin will get. Melanin's most important job is to protect our skin from sunburn. How does that happen? When we go outside, the sunshine and the air cause the melanin in our skin to get busy to keep our skin from burning. If we go out into the sun a little bit at a time, we will build enough melanin to protect our skin. If your ancestors from a long time ago lived in a place where there was a lot of sunshine and heat, they probably had dark skin. If they lived in a place with less sun and heat, they probably had light skin. When both parents have light skin, they usually have children with light skin. When both parents have dark skin, they usually have children with dark skin. When one parent has light skin and one parent has dark skin, their children's skins will be light, dark, or in between. The skin color we are born with comes from our parents and from our ancestors and where they lived long ago. Do you think your ancestors came from a very warm, sunny place or from a cool place with less sunshine? Dark skin, light skin, and skin with freckles are all caused by our parents and ancestors, the sun, and melanin. Skin color is one of the many ways people are special and different from each other.
Not Quite Snow White by Ashley Franklin. For Tamika, it was always the right time and place to dance and sing. Tamika had a hip-rolling happy dance, a swayful sad dance, a stomping mad dance, and a hair-flicking just because she felt fabulous dance. She sang high with the tweeting birds and low with the croaking frogs. She always shared her love of music and movement with an audience, stuffed and unstuffed. Tamika loved the stage. It was her perfect place. She was the star of every show. She loved every show that she starred in. She had been a cucumber, a space cowgirl, a dinosaur, and her favorite part, a singing mermaid. On stage, Tamika felt like she could be anything or anyone she wanted to be, but she had never been a princess. Now she would finally have her chance. Tamika was so excited that she went to both days of auditions for the Snow White musical. On the first day, she arrived super early. She helped friends with their lines, kept count for the dancers, and shooed butterflies from nervous tummies so songs could be sung. After the audition, Tamika heard some of the other kids whispering, "She can't be Snow White. She's too tall. She's much too chubby. And she's too brown." Tamika looked at her legs. They were long. Maybe the kids were right. A princess shouldn't be taller than her prince, should she? She looked at her belly. Maybe what the kids said was true. She could not remember any chubby princesses. Then Tamika looked at her skin. She was brown. How could a girl with brown skin play a princess like Snow White? Could those kids be wrong? Maybe she was wrong for wanting to be a princess. Tamika slouched and sucked in her belly. She tried pulling down her sleeves, but there was no getting around being brown. For the first time, she didn't feel like dancing or singing. At dinner, Tamika didn't tap her feet or clang rhythms with her spoon. "Is something wrong?" asked her mom. "The other kids said I'm too tall, too chubby, and too brown. I'm not right for Snow White," said Tamika. "You've got it all wrong," Mom said. "You are tall enough, chubby enough, and brown enough to be a perfect princess." "Besides," said her dad, "Snow White is just pretend. You've always been my real princess." "You're just enough of all the right stuff." He kissed her forehead. Tamika smiled. Maybe her parents were onto something. At the audition the next day, Tamika watched all the other kids get on stage and do their best. It was Tamika's turn at last. She remembered what her parents had said, but her long legs were still a little jittery. She closed her eyes and imagined she was singing and dancing for her favorite audience of friends, stuffed and unstuffed. Then she remembered the joy she felt when performing. Tamika knew she could do it. And she did. She shone like the star she was. She could act, she could dance, she could sing. She loved herself as much as she loved music and movement. Tamika was a perfectly poised princess. When her audition was over, Tamika looked out to the smiling faces. Tamika wasn't too much of anything. Maybe she was just enough of all the right stuff.
We're different, we're the same, and we're wonderful by Bobby Jane Cates. We're different. Our noses are different. We're the same. Our noses are the same. They breathe and sniff and sneeze and whiff. Our hair is different. Some are long, some are short, and they can even be rainbow colored. Our hair is the same. It grows on us in several places. It warms our head and frames our faces. Our mouths are different. Our mouths are the same. Their lips form the words we say and smile when it's a happy day. Our skin is different. Our skin is the same. It tells us something's cold or hot, or wet or dry. It knows a lot. Muscles and bones are wrapped inside it. We all have blood and skin to hide it. It keeps in warmth. It keeps out dirt. It warns us so we don't get hurt. Our eyes are different. Our eyes are the same. They see, they blink, they weep, they wink. Our bodies are different. Our bodies are the same. They stretch and bend and work and play. They all need food and rest each day. They dance and wriggle and ride a bike. They might look different, but they're alike. Our feelings are different. Our feelings are the same. Lonely, worried, scared, excited, happy, loving, glad, delighted. We're the same. We're different. That's what makes the world so fun. Many kinds of people, not just one. A rainbow would be boring if it were only green or blue. What makes a rainbow beautiful is that it has every hue. So aren't you glad you look like you? We're different, we're the same, and we're wonderful.
My hair is black and red. My hair is yellow. My eyes are brown and green and blue. My name is Jack and Fred.
My name's Amanda Sue. I'm called Karina Blue. And my name is you.
I live in southern France.
I'm from a Texas ranch.
I come from Mecca and Peru. I live across the street, in the mountains on the beach. I come from everywhere, and my name is you.
We all sing with the same voice, the same song, the same voice. We all sing with the same voice,
And we sing in harmony.